Trying to find a welcome family. Today I want to dive into life. You know, throughout life we have experiences, and throughout those experiences we throughout those experiences we gain inspiration, and we catalyze off of the inspiration and create. And these creations are endless, are infinite, and your expression, your your being is so malleable, it's so everlasting, and in this constant state of change, this constant state um, of searching and discovering. And I feel like life is an infinite experience. It's a never-ending experience, um, and there's truly not an end goal. And that's where this energy exchange is wrapped around, is the limitless and endless possibilities of life, and how much we must immerse ourselves in the present and truly just detach from past and future. Because as we know, the past and future doesn't exist. And what truly keeps us tethered to the past is the memories, the moments, our level of attachment to our past experiences, and how much we attach our being, and how much we attach the emotions stored within our vessels, within our consciousness, how much we attach that to our past experiences. And it kind of hinders us from indulging and truly immersing ourselves in the present moment, because we're constantly comparing our past experiences and chasing a void that we chasing a void. And it hinders us from truly having an authentic experience, because we're constantly stuck in the memories, stuck in the feelings of those past experiences, and you're never allowed to exist and be throughout these experiences, and create from a pure state due to our level of attachment. I'm truly here for the experience, and I want to create a life sustainable. But that airplane is going mad fast. But I want to create a life sustainable for my future creations and for myself and my future creations. But sustainable, really truly being a state of being that is flexible, that is resilient, that is palpable. And by me embodying my fullness and wholeness of oneself, where I'm truly tapped into my being, and I feel my being, and I feel the energies, and where my energy is called towards, and I just feel. And whether you feel like you're not in a great position financially, where you can have a sustainable life, to have freeing and true, like, great experiences, and also be able to provide for your children, and provide for your family, and let alone after the experiences, have more to sustain yourself, more of a strong stability financially, being very much so stable financially, so that you can have this resilience in your life. But truly, the most divine experiences comes from just feeling and being and existing without having to pay for an experience, without feeling like you're being robbed. I feel like when you allow experiences to unfold without trying to control, plan, and cosplay these experiences, cosplay this character, and kind of be delusional, not really content within your being, but having experiences with others to enjoy. Sometimes it takes a certain amount of effort, especially when you don't necessarily have the energy to put forth this experience and actually truly enjoy the experience. And you don't even have the energy to pour in and exchange energy with others, with other beings. But when you can truly just exist within your vessel without being attached to past feelings, and say you're moving on from past experiences, and trying to just relinquish that energy that no longer serves you. Sometimes it's hard because of our level of attachment and how loving and just spiritual we are, and how connected we are. You get attached to these past experiences, relationships, places, timelines that you know you were supposed to internalize and release, and learn and grow. And then it's like, well, how long is this process going to take for me to finally be content within my being? Because you know being around these people, places, and things, we were so comfortable with this because of how easy, and it's so easy to let yourself go. It's so easy to give your power away. It's so easy to just settle to please, and give energy, give so much more energy than receive, and truly, let go. But sometimes it's like you want to be this giver. Sometimes you want to pour into others, even when you don't even have the energy, because it's a projection within your being. You give because it's just a part of your nature, you know? And, we have to allow ourselves to receive love. And it comes in so many forms. You just have to receive it. You have to receive all of these expressions, receive the callings. I've come to this realization that it is truly, well, all that is existing and being, and truly not even attaching yourself to this expression, attaching yourself to this way that you feel like you need to show up, but truly be, and just let go, and truly just allow yourself to be formless. Allow yourself to allow yourself to take up space and to scream. Allow yourself to be happy and laugh and freaking fall out and kick and wiggle and shake. Allow yourself the opportunity to sing, man. And truly, I just recently uploaded these two. I uploaded a cover and these two songs. Truly just freestyles. I freestyle a lot, and I sit on so many freestyles and so many songs that I've created. But I'm truly, just telling myself, and I'm making myself this video to just allow myself to take up space and truly exist in all parts of myself. And that's what I was trying to grasp that's what I was trying to grasp and put into words, but just allow myself to take up space and exist in all of myself. And I'm not just tethered to this way of showing up, but I have so many layers to my being. I have so much depth to my being, as a lot of us, all of us actually, we have so much depth. We just don't allow ourselves to receive and accept parts of ourselves and truly coexist within those aspects and show yourself and show up for yourself so that you could exist within this experience and truly just truly feel and create from an authentic state. And even if it's not your best, creating allows room for inspiration, because you can look back and color outside the lines and change it up and be rhythmic and vibrate and truly feel the vibration, and when it's called towards you, hone it and receive it and allow room and space to create, and room and space to just run wild, run free. And that's truly our purpose, is to run wild and be childlike and truly, you know, exist without there being an end goal. There's no end goal. This experience is truly endless and infinite. You have an infinite life source. It takes me to this illusion of age, this illusion of time, this illusion of all things that we create in our mind, because all it is a state of being and energy, and whatever we attach our attention and energy towards, we truly put that forth into the physical, and we take on this illusion and distorted sense of things where we feel like we're missing out, we're running out of time, where we're missing all that is, when all that is for you is right now and right here, and you must receive what is for you. And there's so much to take in, there's so much to be present within, and become aware of, and observe. There's so much to observe within this experience. As my last video, I said my last video, but I just refer to it as my last video because but my recent video, we are the observers. We truly are the observers, and we're meant to observe this experience and truly see the true essence within the experience. It isn't meant to be judged, perceived, but truly discerned to the most authenticity of that expression, of that experience, of that moment, event. And wrapping your mind around it, you open up space to judge. You open up space to perceive this thing. And you don't know. And that's our thing. We compensate, and we try to grasp, we try to learn and expand our mind. We want to know what it is. We want to know what this substance is, and we want to dissect it and truly get it. And sometimes, well, I feel like all the time, as we create these experiences, the majority of the times we must truly just exist without trying to formulate a thesis or try to analyze, but just observe it without attachment. Just observe it without absorbing the energy, but observe it as it is, and acknowledge it and move on, because these experiences are temporary and they're infinite, like I said. And so by just existing within the experience and cultivating your own space, held for palpable exchanges, held for interaction, held for just divine downloads, divine purposes being fulfilled, which is truly just existing as we are. And that's it. Just exist as you are and create. And accept all of this experience. And as we know, there's corruption. There's so many distractions, so many energies nagging at you, pulling, tugging, and trying to get your attention. But having a level of discernment and truth within our being allows us to exist without us being attached to these external forces, these entities, these energies, these beings that catalyze off of emotionally luring, you know, all energies from every which way. It's like sirens singing, and sometimes it sounds beautiful, but you never know the intentions behind what is, you know, calling you. And sometimes it leads you to death. It leads you to the corruption of the soul, the destruction, but be, just be, and take in this experience. Take it in, accept it, receive it. It's yours. The love is yours. The love is here. The love is all around you. You just gotta receive it and truly know that it's yours. Know that the experiences is yours. You're deserving of all that you desire, that is of your highest and purest intent. Your lover is here, not needing to be chased, not needing to be chased at all. When you chase experiences, it creates this resistance because it's not from an authentic state. It's not something that you was, existing in and being in, but something that you, a feeling and void that you were trying to fulfill. And it takes me to the, earlier in this video, talking about that void and, chasing past experiences and comparing past experiences, but also within relationships and a relationship with yourself, we compare ourselves to ourselves, and we compare our art to our art. We compare our creation to our creation. And even when it comes down to, us procreating, which I talked in, talked about on recent videos, when, you live an unfulfilling life and you have these, when you procreate unconsciously, sometimes as you're watching your creation develop and come into its state of being and walk, then learn, then conditioned, based off the reality that was cultivated around them. Sometimes you see, past cycles that you had yourself in be repeated by your creation, your procreation, and you kind of judge this. You judge this expression. You judge this action, and from a state of resentment, you build this tension within your you resent this version of yourself because you never grew past it. And so allowing ourselves to relinquish past resentment past cycles. It allows your creation to be molded into its most heightened form. But as we know, we're born on this plane of existence with a purpose, and what purpose is it? Being and existing and procreating, and so growing into your power. When you have bitter elders, they project due to their insecurities, due to their unfulfilled life, and this projection is not meant to be taken personal, because it isn't you. You're doing your thing. You're just existing in your most heightened vibratory state. But that resentment, that bitterness, that hatefulness, that shame, truly within yourself, it causes you to be stagnant and judge this thing due to the hurt and pain within your being, and wrapped around your own vanity, wrapped around your own self-hate, your own just the neglecting of your being. You never allowed yourself to be grateful for your creation and see your creation unfold, and truly, detaching yourself from your past experiences allows you. I've actually talked about this in a recent video, but I feel like it connected to the endless possibilities of life, and truly existing within these experiences without attachment. Very relatable, and truly allowing yourself to just let go, let be free, because you aren't your experiences, and you aren't this vessel. You are the soul living out its purpose. It's to create meaning out of life and purpose out of life, and truly just creating without attachment, and just vibrating in such a pure state where you can coexist. You can coexist and love and formulate and cultivate divine union, where there's freedom, there's softness, there's praise to the Most High, which is you, as we are all one, and in this union, you can truly just let go and dive into this unknown and uncertainty. But uncertainty is how you perceive it. It's the discovery within the uncertainty. It's and that discovery, man, when you allow room to just discover and search for something new without there being a force, without there being a chase, a run, a race for this new discovery, you allow the most authentic experience to take place. Because it's like, it's a journey, an everlasting journey, a journey of coming back home, a journey of just running in the grass and just falling down, and truly being grounded and centered around freedom. And that freedom, it's a decision, it's a choice, and it's a knowing, and it's a knowing that the freedom is yours, and existing with that freedom, who is there to existing within that freedom, There's no need to never mind. Just exist within the freedom. And as within, we cultivate as within, we project our experiences into the physical and dive into abundance. And that's the end of this video. If this video resonated with your being, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe for more content like this. I'm Trey. If you are new here, this is your first time seeing me, welcome. And yeah, I love you.